think that's one of those days where it's easy to go, it's probably harsh because a draw, you might consider you deserve a draw, and that would be a fair result if we had got a draw. And I think had we got a draw, I think, you know, it'd be difficult to argue that was a fair result. But, and this is the thing, football, and I say it all the time, and I swear by it, if you're not good enough to win the game, there's every chance you're going to lose it. And that is what happened to us today. We weren't good enough to win it, and we end up losing it. And this is the frustrating thing, because we spoke at half time about going out and, you know, being solid and being tight, you know, just be tight, and then your chances will come. And the goal they get, we're so passive and it's so cheap, and they get out so easy because we sink and we apply no pressure, and the centre half steps out under no pressure, and then he gets an easy pass out wide and there's no one tight to that. So we've dropped off, but we've not dropped off like with kind of thought or organisation of saying, okay, well, we let him have it when he's at the pass, we'll engage, and this just ends up cheap and easy. And then, you know, we when the big moments come, we didn't quite take them. And then we look like we forced things, and we have to take it. We have to take it in the chin, and we have to, you know, dust ourselves down and get ready to go again Tuesday. Because that's, you know, this is the thing we keep saying. Like, it's hard. He said it. As he said Tuesday night, it's hard to win football matches in this league. It's hard to win football matches in this league, and that's why we can't ever get carried away when we do start winning a few games. That, you know, that things are just going to come to us. Got no issue with your effort. Got no issue with your effort. I don't think there's a lack of effort. I think it's a lack of quality today, which hasn't been like that. It hasn't been that for a long time. So whilst I wasn't get carried away from, I'm not going to get overly. I'm not going to get too down about one defeat. But it just shows, you know, we've still got more to do, and I think at times today we weren't quite us. When we'd asked a different question of us, it took us a long time to solve. And then big moments in football matches, and the big moments didn't go our way. So
I think we made bad decisions, and I think that comes from frustration. That's what I would say. Is as we got higher up the pitch, we made bad decisions, and then when we made good decisions, that was when we lacked the quality. You know, and all of that plays into, you know, a poor performance as it is. And like I said, we shouldn't lose them games. If we're not going to win it, we definitely shouldn't lose them. But got no arguments with effort, got no arguments with the result. So we just have to move on to Tuesday and go and win a cup game. Yeah, and get to the final of that competition again.
And that's going to be a tough, as you know, that's going to be a tough game. But we get Tuesday to get ourselves back on track and ready to go again.
Been a good run. Let's go and get on another one as quick as we
start
can.
Again. Well done. Make sure, it's important, you report any knocks into me ASAP.
Soaks, apologies for picking you out of the crowd. Feel like we haven't spoken to you in a while, and obviously it's not on the best of occasions, but a 1-0 loss today, not the result we wanted. How did you find it out there on the pitch?
I feel like it was quite difficult because obviously they dropped so deep, so it was kind of hard to play in behind them, and obviously you have to stop playing behind them so we can create the space to play football, because that's what we like to do. I feel like it was a bit difficult.
Do you feel like it shocked us? Obviously, I feel like that's kind of the first scenario where a team it looked like they'd done their research, right? Like they knew we had pace in behind and they were banking in very early. Was it that we just took ages to adjust?
Yeah, I feel like it took us a bit too long to get fully into the game. I think we waited until like the last 15-20 minutes, and when we'll go down, it's a bit too late.
Let's talk about their goal then. Obviously, at half-time, 0-0, Dev said, you know, just don't concede, and he thought we would be all right. I think it was only 5 or 10 minutes into the second half that they did score. A little bit of a sloppy goal. How would you describe it?
I just describe it as a sloppy goal from everyone, including myself. I was just sleeping at the back post, but got to give it to them, and you just got to give it to them, innit?
Obviously, I guess we just move on from this one. We get a chance to redeem ourselves on Tuesday, cup game. What are you feeling going into that one?
We could definitely bounce back because we beat Chatham already. We know what they're like, and obviously anything can happen, but hopefully we get the win.
how do we then pick up the mood in the changing room if it is low right now? What is it like in the changing room at the moment?
No, the mood's been high. This one loss can't define our season, not going to let it define our season. The vibes have been high, they're going to stay high, and hopefully we'll bounce back on Tuesday.